And welcome back in. With us this morning, Ashley Graves. Ashley is here this morning. She is a volunteer for PALS, and we're talking about PALS. Ashley, it's People Against a Littered State. But that is not, and we're going to start out with this a little bit this morning, that is not your main responsibility or your main job.
Correct.
Okay. You are part of our county economic development.
Correct.
And what is your responsibility there?
My title is project coordinator.
Okay.
And what we do is we write grants for the volunteer fire departments. Anything that the Cullman County Commission needs, we were able to get some money through ADECA, which is a state organization, tornado relief money. So
Okay.
we're getting ready to pave some of those roads.
Great.
So really anything. Our office has been heavily involved in the community storm shelters, individual storm shelters. So really we just do a whole lot of things, but mainly, like I said, our office mainly just does grants.
All right, and we're talking about Ashley Graves and also Cherie Haney. She is the director and does a super job. Cherie's been there for like 9 years, and you've been there for a good while.
I've been there for 9 months.
Oh, has it just been 9 months?
It's just been 9 months.
I was thinking it was like about a year and a half, but 9 months.
9 months.
Okay,
So it's
good.
been a great learning experience.
say.
I recently just moved to Cullman.
Okay.
And so
Well, welcome.
it's been wonderful. Thank you.
Well, good. Well, we're just so glad to have you, and we're just so glad that a department like their office that is so busy doing other things, that they believe in this program. And I asked Ashley earlier, you know, why does your office, and you told me it's so important to do this.
It is, and you know, we don't do a whole lot of industry recruitment. The
Right.
city handles that a lot, but our office does sit at the table when things need to be done. But that's one thing, you know, we don't want the county looking bad when people in all these industries come in.
Exactly.
You know, we want Cullman to look the best that it can, and so we just feel this is one way we're able to help.
Absolutely, share our pride. And to me, Ashley, it takes all of us. We're all very, very involved. I know we were, as I came in this morning, I was saying that my brother, and she knew who I was talking about, our sheriff, he is very instrumental in.
He is.
And this is something that I think is, if you grow up, we were taught that you don't litter.
Right.
You don't even throw a piece of gum
Nothing.
outside. You know, you don't do any of that kind of stuff. So I think if it's sort of, if you're taught and you learn, and that's what we were saying earlier, so many
Right.
people I don't think they realize.
Right, and you know, earlier this morning I was having a conversation, and a lot of times people will be at the ball field or out mowing the grass, and they're drinking a Coke or something.
Right.
Well, their vehicle is right there, and they have a truck. They'll just throw it in the back of the truck. Well, then what happens when you start the car and you go down the road? It blows out.
Blows out.
So, and a lot of people don't realize that. But so again,
Sort of a common sense kind of thing, isn't
right.
it? But people just they don't think about it at the time. So it's very, very important that we all get involved. And the way we do that is, there's several different ways that we can do that. Be proactive and don't do it, of course.
Right.
But tell us a little bit about, now this Saturday is going to be a big day.
Correct. This Saturday we're having our annual spring cleanup, and what you do is there are going to be dumpsters in several different locations around the county, and if, I've got info on that. We're also having on our the county Facebook page for you to go. It'll list all the dumpster locations, and what this is, it's going to be from 8 to noon.
Okay.
And you know, you don't have to specifically go anywhere. You can clean up close to your house. So all the municipalities are participating.
Oh, good. Good.
And so what you do is you can either go to the municipalities or you can come by our office. We're at 325 2nd Street Southeast.
Okay.
And we have bags, and we also have vests, and we call them little pickers that you can get, so you don't have to get your hands dirty. So we have those at our office that are available, and just go pick up trash.
And if you don't do that, you certainly wear gloves. I mean, if you don't use the materials that they have, make sure that you do use gloves. And if you're on the side of a busy, busy road, it's so important to wear those vests, because
it is.
Sometimes I don't think people can see very well.
Right. And the other thing is, we encourage people not to go alone.
Yes.
You know, we like to have groups.
Absolutely.
For that reason.
Right.
And so, you know, make sure someone goes with you.
Absolutely, it's such an important thing. And you know, like Ashley said, pick an area around your home, maybe the street that you live on, to do that. And we certainly, some of these streets can be, especially the ones that are heavily travel, like going toward the lake,
right,
where people just throw, and so it's very important.
It is. And you know, you mentioned picking up near your home. You can also pick up near your church, near the community ballpark, anywhere that you visit a lot, and you have a special place in your heart for that place.
Absolutely. Now this is this Saturday, and it's from 8 until 11:30.
Noon.
Till noon. Okay. And you probably you want to know sort of about who you've got and where they are, don't you? So you want everybody to try to come and meet together.
Correct.
Okay.
Or you know, you don't necessarily have to call our office and let us know, but there will, like I said, there will be dumpsters around the community. So and also if you don't want to. If you can't make it to a dumpster location, feel free to drop the bag inside of your regular trash pickup.
Okay. Great.
Now there are a few things we cannot take. We can't do paint, chemicals, or tires.
Okay.
Now we can pick up paint, but the lid has to be taken off of it, or you have to put like dirt or kitty litter or something in there to make it a solid, so it's not still liquid.
Oh, down in the
paint, so it'll dry the paint up.
Okay.
So those
I thought about that.
So those are the things we can't pick up. But like I said, if you do have paint you need to get rid of, that's the way to dispose of it.
Okay, wonderful. Now, is there, and this may have already passed, but is there a free day at the dump for sanitation?
Yes, there is. That is associated with the Cullman County Commission. Okay. And it's going to be the whole month of May.
Oh, good.
So if you're a county resident, you should be getting a free pass.
Okay.
In your, I believe it's the electric bill. Okay. Your electric bill from the co-op. And also the city has one as well, and theirs is coming up in a few weeks too. But they actually will come to your curbside and pick them up.
Wonderful.
So, and that's why we try to do PALs around the time that we do, is to kind of go hand in hand with that, and also Earth Day, which is tomorrow.
Oh, that's true.
So
the 22nd.
That's
right. Okay, so it's all going together. And there again, if you live in the city, that's coming up soon. I think it might be May 1st. I think it will be the day, but you can put it on the curbside. And then if not, if you're out in the county, then free dumping days where you don't pay the fees to take that to the dump.
Correct.
And
it's the whole month of May. Of course, you only get one dump, but it's the whole month of May, so it can be any day. Any day,
but one time during that whole month, so that'll give you some time. Now, let's talk very quickly. You know, this is once a year, these kind of things. Is there anything, do you have a program that is an ongoing kind of thing?
We do. We have monthly meetings every month, and so if you're wanting to participate in that, the meetings are held at our office. Okay. And they are the third Wednesday every month at 8 a.m. If you need a reminder, feel free to call our office. Okay. But we do have monthly meetings every month. Okay. And we also have Adopt a Mile, Adopt a Stream. So really there's a whole lot of things that you can do. Okay. So if you're interested, we would love to have you be a part of our organization.
Great. So you have people that are actually out there almost every day or every week that are continually picking up.
We do.
Because we wouldn't be able to keep up with it, would we?
We wouldn't.
If we didn't.
We wouldn't.
If we just did it once a year, it wouldn't work. Okay.
Right. It has to be a continuous thing. And we're fortunate Sheriff Rainey has been great about helping out, and also all of the judges have been really great with helping out as well.
Wonderful. Inmates, I guess, work, which is good for them, and then of course certainly good for us, for our communities.
And too, if you see a roadway that is littered and you feel like it needs to be picked up, call our office or call Sheriff Rainey and tell them that, you know, such and such road is very littered and you'd like for it to be picked up, and they'll put that on their list.
I was going to say, it just goes on a list, I think, and everybody just sort of works together, and then once that's completed, then it's checked off. And don't think that they don't go back again. They do. They certainly do.
A lot of times they do pick up multiple times on the road.
On that one road. So, and you know, and y'all know, and his office certainly knows the areas that are the worst. Yes. And so that's one of those things that we just have to hope and pray that it'll get better as time goes on. So, Ashley, good to see you. Thanks for what you do. And I'm going to give you a number, 256-775-4696. Is that your office?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's your office. And then the Sheriff's Department is 256-734-0342, I think is that number. So you've got those two numbers if you need to report a particular part of the road
Correct.
that needs to be cleaned up, and that's PALS, People Against a Littered State. Ashley, thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you, honey. And of course, we'll be back with more of Cullman Today right after this.